Next question is by Nitya. She's asking, if I work as a freelancer to US clients from India and have been invited to US temporarily on the project, what type of visa can I apply for? Nitya, the plain and simple answer to your question is that you have to apply for B1 visa. Let me explain the popular visas or popular professional visas which are available for visiting US. The number one professional visa is B1 visa, which is it's applicable in your case also. B1 visa is a short-term visit visa where you visit US for minimum of 2 weeks or maximum of 6 months. So you can stay in US for maximum of 6 months in a stay. However, it is not advisable because next time when you visit, they put a question that what kind of business you were doing for 6 months. But in case of tourism situations, like B1 visa comes with B1/B2 visa, so it's basically business and tourist visa. So if you have a reason to stay there for 6 months, let's say you have gone there to support a pregnant relative of yours, so you can stay there for 6 months. Mainly old people go there and they stay for 2-3 months. So for those kind of things, they allow that. So B1 visa is short-term visit or short-term business visa. It's business plus tourist visa. The second visa which is applicable, the second professional visa which is applicable for professionals in IT industry or any industry for US is L1 visa. So L1 has two categories, L1A and L1B. L1 visa is basically used by companies for internal transfers. So those companies which have offices in US, they transfer their employees from India or from the country, from their base country to US, or the companies which have base offices in US. So US based companies can transfer their employees from any other country to US using L1 visa. And usually companies have some companies have blanket approvals also, that they have blanket approval for L1 visa, and they like send their people from their base country to US for L1. And in L1 visa, basically L1 visa is kind of a long-term visa because you are being transferred to US. So L1 visa is applicable for 3 years. Its validity is for 3 years, and you can stay in US for 3 years. You can apply for bank account since you are living there for long term. So you can apply for SSN, which is kind of an Aadhaar number in US. So you can apply for SSN, you can open bank account, you can rent an apartment there. So those all kind of things you can do with L1 visa. But there is a drawback with L1 visa, because L1 visa is a internal company transfer visa. L1 visa is tied to the company. So if you go on L1 visa from a company, you can't change a company in US. You will still have to remain stay in the same company. If you want to go to another company, or if you want to join any other company, you will have to come back to India and then probably change your job or change the company and then go on L1. They have to reapply the L1 visa for you and then they have to send it. So L1 visa is basically tied with the company. And another requirement for L1 visa is that you have to stay with the company for at least 1 year. So company can only apply L1 visa for those employees who are with that company since last more than 1 year. So if you have completed more than 1 year, then only your L1 visa can be applied for going to US. Also, as I said that L1 has two categories. Not only L1, the other visa also has two categories, that is L1A and L1B. L1A is for managers and people who have master's degrees and more than 10 or 12 years of experience in a particular skill or specialization. So that kind of person gets L1A visa. And if you have L1A visa, your company can also apply for your green card. Green card is kind of, you can say that long-term visa. You have to basically search the benefits of green card, but it's like it's not a visa. It's kind of something which is you get before permanent residency. So using green card, you can I don't know what all you can do. You can even buy house there in US. But L1 using if you have L1A visa, your company can apply L1 like green card within 6 months, because you will be kind of a special person. L1A visa is primarily for managerial roles. Usually the most of the common L1 visa which is filed by Indian IT services companies is L1B visa. The third visa which is most popular in terms of visiting US by people in IT industry is H1B visa. So H1B visa is basically a visa which is for, again it is for skilled personals or skilled professionals. Primarily it is for those skills which are not available in US, but most of the time companies apply for H1B visa for their employees who they want to send to US for long term, and they want them to get settled there, so those kind of things. So H1B visa is for those, and the only benefit of H1B visa is H1B visa is independent of the company. So if company A has applied for H1B visa of yours, and if you get H1B visa stamped, and if you visit US, and there if you get a better offer from company B, you can change your company there in US. You don't need any kind of there is no restriction in that in case of H1B visa. But in case of, as I said, in case of L1 visa, you are tied with the company. Just like L1 visa, the validity of H1B visa is also for 3 years, which can be extended up to 6 years. But after that, you have to come back to India and then or your base country, and you have to get that stamped again. And just like L1 visa, there is also an H1A visa, but that is given to special people who are kind of very unique in their capabilities, like you can say people who are celebrities or some special people. They usually get those kind of visas. I haven't seen any IT professional getting H1A visa. Usually most of the IT professional go on H1B visa or L1B, or L1A visa is also common. Experienced professionals go with L1A visa also. So L1A, L1B and H1B are the popular long-term visas, and B1, B2 is the popular or the only short-term visa for visiting US. I hope you like my answers, and if you like my answers, then please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends, family and colleagues. So until my next video, take care. Bye bye.